Ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And here's the return from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Sooners offense comes on the field first today. Well, here we go. The energy in this building is absolutely amazing, Kirk. We are just 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion in college football.
And think about it, as a player, this is really what you dream about. This is what you work towards, having an opportunity to get to the national championship. Both these teams have worked hard. Now they're here. Let's see how it plays out.
Play action here on first down. With the catch, it's Hicks. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Handoff to the back. He shreds the tackle. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Past the 10. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. In a national championship game, you cannot do a better job of setting the tone immediately, Kurt.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Ball handed off. They stop him right at the 24.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Motion now from the tight end. And now the running back's got it again. Running with purpose. They get him down with the junior with an excellent run there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Now it's second down here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Offense facing a third and short from the 41. And they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision. And that pass ball is incomplete. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 with the first possession. Makes a quick catch. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Dropping back. It's Arnold. He's got a man down the middle. Finally brought down, but this is a big play. Moves the ball down to the 21. The Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit. First down, looking to throw the football. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Caught quickly. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's third and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one. And now they're in business.
Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. First down here for this offense. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Back to throw. It's McCown. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call. Caught in the backfield. It's Reinbolt. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And they'll set up for the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They'll stop at the 34. That will be a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Good enough for first down yardage.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
As with the quarter break, Kirk, Oklahoma has the lead. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. It's a shotgun run call. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. And the 8th play on this drive coming up.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
And there's the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Aiming for the end zone. Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT is good, makes the score 21-7.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the returner will be brought down. Three guys up front, line up. It's first down. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Sooners come to the line to run the hurry up.
When they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the first down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, their Heisman campaigns and the accuracy that they threw the football with. Great example of that right here by this OU quarterback.
Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that...
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Handoff heading left. Breaks loose at the 40. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Hold it.
That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. They'll run it from the gun. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
And he's tackled after the catch.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
They try to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back, it's McCown. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
Well, they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a third down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half, but the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead, this is an important third down to try to convert here.
They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And he knocks it right through the uprights.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner is brought down. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Lets it fly to the wideout. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? To throw, it's Arnold. Sacked, it's a loss, back to the 6. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side for this crucial play. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. And it's taken at the 45. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Offense comes out to start this drive. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. The shotgun handoff here.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Allen. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Back to pass. It's McCown. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. Forced down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. And he drops back in the gun. Now the all-important extra point. PAT is good. They still trail by 4, 21-17. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return begins inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So it's first down, but then just kneel down before halftime here. Some of the crowd hoping for more, but the coach content to take this lead into halftime. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. Offense ready to start this drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Here's the second down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. There.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Second down play coming up for this offense. To the air. It's McCown. Fires it to the wideout. Ball is incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball's not intercepted.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Got him, he's sacked.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's fourth down and long.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Movement here from the tight end. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid.
Oh, it's Picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they stop him? The 10.
Great job here by the linebacker, taking advantage of that pressure by his own defense. They got to that quarterback. In fact, he was hit as he was releasing the ball. Ball's in the air, and the linebacker recognizes and be able to make that play and takes it to the house for the touchdown.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. They'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. He hands it to the back. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game. Getting set. Here's second down. They'll run it to the left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. And the Sooners will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. 1st down here for this offense. Here comes a handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Can he reach the end zone? He'll be muscled out of bounds, very close to the goal line. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the 1st half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Looking to throw. It's Arnold. Catch made on the out route. Makes the ground, but doesn't get much. He's going to be ruled down short of the marker. Pass caught. 2nd down now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's an out route, the catch made. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Nice grab. It's Anderson. Defense able to contain him after that juke. He picks up a solid gain. The completion makes it 2nd and short. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. The Sooners will send the punt team onto the field. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. Hands off to the left. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
He'll hand it off. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Now this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Another positive gain by this back. I tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
Here we go. It all comes down to this. Everything to play for. 1 quarter to decide who will win the national championship. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
A quick throw out left, complete. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead, but instead they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And the defense blows up and stuffs him right at the line. Head coach stays aggressive after failing on the last 2 4th down attempts. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
Looking downfield, it's McCown. He'll take a deep shot. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
And the wideout goes in motion. Handoff here from the shotgun. It's a fumble. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. Making people miss. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
In now to try here for the extra point. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's got his man open downfield. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down to the 42. The Sooners come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
It's a quick grab. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Looking to throw. It's Arnold. The pass rush closing in. Looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. 1st down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops with a 2-minute warning. Grab down the middle. It's Thompson. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has to recover. Looks like the hands team did its job. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. And in 1st down, right back to the running game. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Heads out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today. 1st down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Flying for the touchdown on the right side. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Third and goal, they'll try to run it in. and he'll be brought down.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
The choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. Offense getting set for what could be their final drive down late in the final quarter. Scanning the field, it's Arnold. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. Second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Hicks. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Now he just comes up and spikes it to stop the clock. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. And they quickly spike the football to stop the clock. Second down after that previous play. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't find anybody on 3rd down, throws it away, and now 4th down coming up.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the...
No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, I mean, this game is essentially over, and these guys are still fighting and trying to get the ball in the end zone, and they do. Those are the kind of things that coaches pay attention to, and really you start to learn about who are your fighters, who are your foxhole guys. We're learning that about this team today.
And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Now here's the toss play. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk. National champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.